Hello, truckers and adventurers. Welcome back to SnowRunner. We are in Yellow Rock on the main region map, and we've got our Varangrad here, along with our flatbed. We're going to be crossing the river. I'm going to be dropping off the flatbed because I want to complete the treacherous ravine task, which I got to go pick up those oil barrels, and I need a crane to load those into the back of our truck that's already over there, that we don't have a crane. I was trying to figure out what do I want to do today, and I started to realize I got a lot of tasks and jobs that we've started but not have finished. So we're going to try to completing some of the jobs that we're halfway through or a third of the way through or whatever we're doing. So this is the first one on my list. Why not, go back to the lowlands map and get that radioactive material started. It's been too recent for me to want to go back to that scene of the crime. So it's like, yeah, let's just get away from that. We may be back over there very shortly. I may go grab the Tuz scout vehicle, and we may go grab that scout vehicle that I was trying to tow out at the end of last episode. So we could be doing that later on. But let's start with this and see where this takes us. So the Varangrad, yeah, I was at a warehouse and I had about maybe half of a fuel tank, so I went down to our man-made fuel station where our trailers are sitting, and I topped off with some fuel, and this should be enough to get us to do this job here and eventually get the Varangrad back over to the, fuel depot that's on the map and top off there. And the reason why we're bringing the semi-trailer with us is because I got to go over to the warehouse and grab material up at the warehouse. I don't remember what job it's for or what I got to grab. I just remember that is what I need to be doing. So it is 6 a.m. in the morning. We just got to wait for the sun to come on up. And we're going to drop off our trailer kind of in the river. I don't think this river is going to take it anywhere, so you know what? Let's get on the other side of the rock here. That way, when I do grab it, we'll just shoot straight on up. How about that? Detached trailer, you're going to stay there, right? You should. I mean, the river's not fast flowing, so I think you'll be okay. So you can see the up arrow markers, that's where we got to get to. That's where the oil barrels are at. Our truck is already up there because I tried using the winch to attach to the cargo. But yeah, we can't do that. So, yep, we need the crane. Get around here. Yeah, so unfinished jobs that we've kind of started on this map is, well, we're doing this one, the treacherous ravine. I think I got to bring over like parts over to some houses, and I think I've already brought like a trailer over possibly. And then of course we're working on the watchtower. Oh, I'm in high gear. Let's put it in low gear plus. I'm trying to remember where I went up here. Well, we're just going to turn left and head up the hill. So actually there's one cargo right here. Alright, so how are you going to do this there, Smarty? How do you want to approach this? Let's get the other truck. It's here somewhere. If I can... Oh, wait, or is it over here? Oh, there it is. Alright, so there's that one we tried attaching to. Alright, let's put it in low, going downhill. Let's try not to roll over this episode. Think we can accomplish that? I have no idea. Alright, park and brake. Park and brake. Okay, so the park and brake doesn't really work that well. It's a steep hill. Now let's turn off that engine. And now we will change trucks. Alright, and now we will activate anchor. Alright, we'll spin that around. Let's start wheeling that in. Pull it in, lift on up. Scooch it on over, and bombs away. Alright, that looks like it's good. That's fine. Everything will work out just fine there. Restore crane. Alright, and now we're going to drive up. Hopefully drive up or over to the other cargo. You know what? I'm going to go up here on the hill because I'm thinking that cable on the crane can reach that far. Alright, now we will change trucks again, I hope. Okay, first thing I need to do is pack cargo. Perfect. And then just reverse up the hill? Question mark? Okay, reverse up the hill with ease. Alright, now should be turning off the engines to save on fuel. Change trucks again. Alright. Activate anchor, and I'm hoping... Ooh, I don't think it's going to reach. Oop, nope. Get the crane around. There we go. Lower the crane. Alright, we're attached. Question is, though, being that far out and that heavy, is it going to pull it up the hill? And the answer is, if I get it up right, yes. Yes, lift it up all the way, please. Just rotate it around. Well, I must say, this cargo here has been like the easiest cargo I've had the opportunity to move in a while. I'm not sure if that's on there or not. Alright, it appears that it's on there. Okay, before I do anything, let me go ahead and change trucks. Unpack cargo, pack cargo. Alright, we're all set there. Let me get back into the other truck again. Restore crane. And turn off the truck. Alright. And you know the routine. Change trucks. That's right, change trucks. Alright, we just got to go right over there with it. And it should be pretty simple. And I may have just shot myself in the foot for saying that, but... I guess if it goes too bad, we got the Varangrad right there. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to. Why am I going through these trees? I have no idea. And I'm stuck on a tree. Should've just stuck to the road, man. It's not like you're saving yourself that much time. Oh, yep, there's the scout and the trailer. All right, cargo management. All right, thank you very much. We will take that. And we will go ahead and turn off that engine. So the other job that's on here, dirt, ice, and delivery. Vehicle spare parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I remember correctly, there's going to be trailers over here. Yeah, there's 2 trailers here that already have the spare parts on them. So I would just have to drive back and grab them. I could grab some over here at the warehouse. Is there a limit? Yeah, there's only 4 spare parts there, so I'd rather just take the ones that are over here. I got my International, and I got... It should be my Kuhn, or Khan, 39 Marshall. Alright. The other thing that we're working on over here, let's go ahead to Yellow Rock. And is it Ice Watch? Yes, it is. That needs... Whoop, let me go ahead and start tracking. Make sure I hit start tracking. That needs service spare parts, fuel, and vehicle spare parts. And up here we can get... the fuel and vehicle spare parts. So that's why I brought the semi-trailer there. So let's hop into the Varangrad. Let's roll down the hill. And preferably the way we came up. We'll grab the semi-trailer on the way through. And then get on over to the fuel depot and also up to the warehouse, and we'll grab most of those parts. Yeah, we should have plenty of fuel to get there. And we'll use the truck that we were just in to deliver the oil barrels. I'll probably end up using that truck to deliver the spare parts over at the other place. If I can get that truck back down to where my fuel tankers are. That's the major thing I got to get to. Well, looks like our trailer is still there. Didn't wash on down the river. Got to get ourselves lined up here. Put diff lock on, that usually helps. All right. Get around this boulder that's here. And we are off. Now the question I have for myself is, once I do get the stuff loaded and I get over by the towers, how do I want to approach getting to the tower? We have taken a few paths to get there. But I think I know which way I want to approach it. Try to approach it the easy way. Or the easiest way. I shouldn't say easy. Yeah, I think I got enough fuel actually to go up to the warehouse first. Then we'll drive down to the fuel depot, cut across the bridge that we built, and cut across through there. That's the way we went last time with the truck and semi. The semi-trailer. So the weird thing for me anyways, loading into SnowRunner, as I mentioned almost every time I load in, it's like, oh, all my controls have completely reset and I gotta set everything up. I logged in today, perfectly fine. Which I thought was great. Didn't have to spend 10 minutes mapping out all the controls. Service spare parts and fuel. Those should be just one spot a piece, so I should be able to load those 4 containers up. 2 a piece of the spare parts and fuel. This truck actually gets along rather well. I've said that before, but just like all-wheel drive on, sometimes don't even need all-wheel drive turned on. Alright, we're just about out to the road that is paved with asphalt. Let's go grab these parts, go get some fuel, and then get them delivered. Just gotta take it easy, because this road is nothing but glare ice. Come on, turn. Didn't want to turn. Alright, so service spare parts and fuel. Or is it, I forgot which one. Or is it vehicle spare parts that's here? We'll find it. So fuel. 2 of those, please. And it's vehicle spare parts. And just to be sure, service spare parts. Don't see him. Alright, let's... Oh, park and brake, that always helps. Let's get the heck out of here. We'll top this Vrong right off with some fuel, which is just down the hill. Then off we go. Across the bridge and along the frozen river. Would feel good to get a lot of these jobs that are half done just done, because they have been on my mind. They have been bothering me, but today was the day. It's like, all right, we got way too many jobs that are half done. Let's try to stay focused on a few of them. But sometimes the way the jobs are scattered about and where you got to pick up material here, it's almost like, well, if I'm going to go over there to grab this, I should probably do that job because it's on its way. Especially when you just can't grab fuel any old where. I mean, we try. I mean, we got this fuel depot up and going. We got some tankers at the other end. So one thing I will say about the developers of SnowRunner, they've done a nice job of actually, I mean, it's doable, of course, but it's also like it's not so easy where there's like a fuel depot everywhere. It's got to take a lot of time to put a map together, be like, okay, where do we put a fuel depot? To where, you know, they don't rip all their hair out of their heads trying to get jobs done. And I've almost done that. Okay, all-wheel drive will be needed to get through this stuff. I should probably put it in low plus. And actually, diff lock would be good now. And hopefully nothing slides off the trailer, but if it does, we do got the crane. But the last time I had a whole bunch of stuff on the back of this, we ended up losing the cargo on the other map. But we got it picked up. I'd just rather not do it here if I can help it. You know, you've been on a map long enough to where you don't really need to mark where you need to be going anymore. So you can really hear the stuff banging around back there. Alright, we'll put it in a high gear, which will take off diff lock. But I think if we keep our forward momentum, we'll be okay. I think I want to go this way. You know, I said I knew where I was going, but now I'm starting to question myself. Yes. So I think it's right here is where I want to go to. And then up through here will be a road I want to take. Although I'm kind of curious what a watchtower would want vehicle spare parts for. Because I don't see no vehicle up there. Ooh, that was a lot of suspension damage. Luckily, we do have a maintenance truck on this map. I don't know how much repair stuff is left on it. But we could repair this truck. The fuel cell's taking some hits. Suspension, the engine. I mean, it's not bad, but if you can repair it, why not? Okay, I took this loop where I didn't have to. Could have taken the lower loop. But this is the place I wanted to drive by. So we got to go to the place with the down arrow. That is where we have delivered the 3 medium logs. And I think we brought something else over as well, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, try to stay off the ice. If we can do so. I think I'm going to put it in the low plus through here. Now we put diff lock back on. And we have reached the sign that says Yellow Rock. Now we just got to get up the little... Don't want to call it a mountain. Don't think it's really a mountain, but... I guess we could. I guess it's just really Yellow Rock itself. Almost there. Well, that went pretty darn good. Well, I'm going to have to sneak around our logging truck, which I left perfectly placed right in the center. See if I can get the truck inside the zone. Oh, there we go. Park and brake. It's in the zone. There we go. So now we only need is the service parts. Is that all we need for that job after that? Ice watch. Yeah, there's nothing else to scroll on down to. So we just need the service parts, which we can grab from here. But I'll probably do that with maybe something like the Taga, which is like over here. Because we can just grab those two here, load 2 of them in, and we can come up this steep ravine with that. So the Vrongrad we are done with, and the semi-trailer we are done with that job. All right. So a little bit more cleaning up to do. What we want to do next is we're not going to bring it all the way back. We're going to jump into the A and K, and we got ourselves an empty. We got ourselves an empty fuel trailer here, and I got to bring this back to the other map. I could just delete the trailer, but I won't get no money back for it. At least that's the way I understand it. If I bring it back to the store and sell it, I'll get the exact amount of money as I paid for it. So that other tanker there, that's about half full. I'm thinking next time, 'cause I really don't know how much more I'm going to need fuel over here, but next time I probably should bring the semi-tanker over, because that would have, I think, 20,000 liters of fuel into it. So right now, like I said, we're just trying to clean up a lot of the mess I have left here. I'm going to start cleaning this up, cleaning up some jobs before we take on any others, if I can manage to do that. I do want to get this just out of the way. Or, you know what? It's probably not going to take us too long to bring this on back. Just want to take it easy going downhill here. No, 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 no. And it begins. Well, the thing is, we're on the, or at least we're on the map where the garage is. I could recall this, but I think I'm just going to leave it here in case I drive by here with something. Then I can upright it. Speaking of, yeah, just getting way ahead of yourself there, weren't you? Yes, I was. We got this right here, and what I need to do is I need to get up to, where are we with that setup? So we're trying to drag a scout vehicle out of here, and that one's called Lost in the Distance. Oh yeah, that's right, it's got to go back to the garage. All right, so I need to get, trying to figure out which way I want to go here. I suppose we'll go the way that we always do. I don't think, I mean, let me get back into this truck here. So here we are. I'm like, I am buried up to you know what. I'm not sure why it's doing the shimmy shake. Right now I'm just trying to back up a little bit to get out of the mud hole that I was in. And try to get on more solid ground. Nope. I was trying to winch to the scout vehicle, but are we really... I don't know if I'm stuck on a limb or am I stuck in the mud. Okay, I got moved forward a little bit. Can I sneak between these two trees? I think I can. Or then again, maybe not. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying not to go through the marsh. But I don't think I really got much of a choice. Alright, this ground's holding up pretty good. I'm attached. Yes, okay, it's like, am I attached to that scout vehicle? I sure hope so. These are dead trees. They should just go right on over, which they did. Alright, I just want to get this out as far as I can. With what we have here. I can always recall this vehicle. There is a road over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. And we are going to maybe get to our other vehicle. And if I can, maybe I'll top this off with some fuel. But if I get it that far, you know, we've done pretty well for ourselves. Not having to drive the Tuz as far. And actually, maybe not even drive the Tuz over here at all. Getting across this river could be an issue. I've only crossed it the way we came last time. I have not crossed it going back this way. So I'm a little bit nervous about it, especially when you don't have that much fuel. And the one thing I'm kind of nervous about is getting like halfway across and not having the fuel to do what we need to do, and I got to unhitch from the truck that we're trying to rescue. If that floats on down the river, well, that's not good. Okay, this is usually where we run into problems. But at least this time we got the river pushing us the direction we want to go. Wow, that was simple. Simple is the word I'm going to use. Making sure that vehicle is still back there. Let's go past this, is it a Western Star? It might be. Refuel. Source, White Western Star, target. Oh, let's put it back in the low gear. So that truck has no fuel in it whatsoever. And I'm going to leave that one there. If I drive by with something later on, I could always put some fuel into it. I mean, I probably should get to 6 o'clock in the morning. But with 192 liters of fuel now in this thing, I should get back to the garage. I mean, I'm like 95% sure we should, but unless I get stuck going across the next river. Alright, and down we go. Hopefully the sun comes up pretty soon, but looks like it's going to be a nice day out. As I say that, the snow starts to fall. Across these river parks and islands one at a time here. And hope we don't get stuck or start floating down the river. This part right here, I've gotten myself into trouble once or twice. And the thing is, if I need to winch myself to something, I'm already winched to the truck behind us. I guess if that stays upright, it probably is easier to drag it behind us. And the good thing is I can see at least 3 of the wheels are turning. I can't see the back one on the passenger side. Yep, it's running. It's rolling. This section here can bog me down and almost bring me to a standstill sometimes, but today looks like we're going to be alright. The question is, do I want to try to take our shortcut? And if I bring the scout vehicle like right behind our back bumper, I think we can get through the trees alright. Now we're getting close when the down arrow shows up on the screen. Now there's 2 ways I can go about this. I haven't been the way we're going to approach first in a while. I usually roll over going that way. So it might be best just to go around the garage. And the way I know I may not roll over. We've already rolled over once this episode. And yes, I said we. I'm including you guys with me on this one. Alright, so between these 2 trees... And then, yep, if I didn't hit that little sapling there, I think we would have been fine. Oh, no. We lost, when the engine stalled, with no power, we lost the winch to the scout vehicle. That's not supposed to happen. Well, it does happen. It is supposed to happen, but yeah, we're not supposed to lose the scout vehicle. All right, get that back on our rear bumper again. So I could just shoot straight across and go that way, but that's the path I always took when we first arrived on the main region. And every time I went up there, I think once, maybe twice, I got through without rolling over. But a lot of other times did not work out too well. So, I'm going to go around the garage this way. And I don't think I rolled over yet going this way, but there's been a couple close calls. And at this point, if anything happens, I got to recall the vehicle. It's not that big of a deal because the garage is, well, we just went through the garage. Yes, this right there. But if we can get this scout vehicle delivered, I would call that a pretty good episode, actually, of getting things done. Other than rolling over the A and K, which is not that big of a deal, but of course it would have been better if I did not. Alright, this is the last of the thick mud I really got to get through. But now I got to go through the rocky pass. I'm going to put it in low plus through here. Alright, we are pretty much home free on this one. So that will leave, like, for next episode, probably get back on the other map and get the vehicle spare parts up to that watchtower, and also get the, or is it service parts, sorry, and also get the service parts over to the other job as well, and then try to clean up the mess I left on this map. Could use a nice little thumbnail here. I wish the sun was up a little bit more, but this will do. There we go. Sun's shining on this side a little bit better. Alright, now he's got... Why did you detach? The truck does not want to go home. Maybe it knows something we don't. Wait a minute, is this not... Oh, do I just gotta drive it in? Yeah, it's not cargo. Yeah, you actually gotta deliver it. So that job is done. Perfect. And probably the best thing I could do with this is just recover it. Instead of driving it around, leave the garage. So look at that, didn't have to even bring the Tuz on over. We got the job done with the vehicle that we tried to last time. But I do have a vehicle without fuel over there, so that's something that will need to be addressed at some point. And that does have a crane on it as well. I wonder if I should recall that vehicle and bring it on down to this. Yeah, if you remember this lovely little mess that we got down here. Whoop, wrong button. Yeah, this mess. I haven't done anything with it. But I'll come back just to remind myself the mess I got myself into. Uh, yeah, I don't really know of a way down to that one, and this long crane will not reach that cargo down there. At least not the positions I've been putting it in currently. But we may tackle this one next time, but we might be getting that Yellow Rock tower done, and while we're over there, might as well go do the other deliveries as well. See how long that takes us then to come back and maybe tackle this one right here. But anyways, if you made it this far in the video and you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button. Helps out the channel more than you know, and if you haven't done so already and think about doing so, now would be a good time to hit that subscribe button as well. But anywho, that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in SnowRunner, but until then, have a good one.